Hi everyone, Frank here. It is Saturday, January the 20th, Saturday afternoon, a beautiful day here in the Dallas area. We were right at 70 degrees, low 70s, so got out and got a lot of work done today outside that I've been putting off because it's been cold for a couple of weeks. Hope you're having a great weekend wherever you are. In this video, I kind of want to go through some training. I'm going to show how I market Coinpressions, how I market Coinpressions to my personal marketing. In the promotional center page in your back office, we now have a splash page here. We actually have another one that will be loaded here. We have two of them now. The second one that was created is awesome. It actually has the count up from $2 to $104. A really great visual, and you're going to love it. It's going to convert extremely well. The idea of a splash page, and we're going to go to the splash page here, is just to get someone to click. We're not collecting any information. We want to get them over to our sales page and share the opportunity with them as quickly as possible. And this page here will do that. It's a great page, and like I said, we have another one I really like it, and it's going to be in the back office very soon. When they click here, they go to a brand new what we call it's a take action page in the back office, a landing page. I call it a sales page because I think it's much more than just a landing page. And now it is truly a complete sales page with what we have on there. So I'm going to go through this page a little bit and tell you what we have here. So this page, you see, it has your name here. That is going to be on there by default. Whatever name you have in your profile will print there. So you want to format your name. I see a lot of people that put their name in with all lowercase letters or all caps. Ever how you want it to look here. I personally like my first letter of my first and last name capped and in lowercase the rest. I think it looks better on the page. So if you are going to use this for marketing and you don't like the way your name looks here, go to your profile and change the way you have your name formatted there, and it will print on this page. It's already we bring it in from your profile. We have a good little tagline here that we've been kind of adopting this tagline for explaining the kind of the sales pitch for our business, turning $2 into $104. We come up with a lot of features and benefits for Coinpressions2, and we have a ton of those listed here. There's other things that probably are not on here that some people have told me they like about the opportunity. But it's all on here. You can even see since we put this out, we actually now pay commissions by IPAs. So that is on there too, and we need to update this to say and IPAs too. We have the compensation plan video on this page that kind of walks through each of the 5 stages, how you do that, what happens when you complete each one, how much money you earn on each stage, how many re-entries you get back into the $2 matrix on each stage, and also the fact that we earn a 25%, it might as well say a 25% total commission match on matrix match on your direct referrals. Anything they earn from the matrix, you don't get a match on their match, but anything they earn from the matrix, you get a 25% of that. So down here, when they earn $20 here, you get $5. That's how it works. It's just a simple 25% match. And then you have total control over what goes in here. The email is hard-coded in, and that's going to pull whatever email you have in your profile. And then on this information, you can put in your phone number, your Skype name, a link to your Facebook, and you have control on that on the marketing setup page. It's another page in your back office. All you do is input the information you want to print on there, and you can put 1, 2, or all 3 of these things, or none of them. And if you leave the box blank, nothing will print for your phone number, your Skype, or your Facebook. And we have the Facebook set where it formats like this and looks great whether you put in the complete URL or just your Facebook user name, because some people were putting in both and the format was different, and our programmers fixed this where it looks awesome no matter what you put in there. And then we brought the registration form right to this page. So everything, like I said, that's why I call this the perfect sales page. Everything that a prospect needs to make a decision is on this page. So here's what happens when someone fills out this registration form. They are registered as a direct referral of yours in Coinpressions2. And then we've taken that a step further. We, effective today, we have put in a autoresponder series inside of Coinpressions2, and every day there is an email that's going to go out on your behalf. They're already linked to you as a direct referral, and we're going to give them highlight a new benefit of this business every day, as long as they're a free member inside the system. It is a free member drip. They can opt out of that email if they want to, or if they join and become what's called a pro member, then they are no longer getting the free member drip. So we're going to market on your behalf. So we have given you a complete turnkey system. All you have to do is market just this link, and then you're going to have a great system. You do nothing else. You don't have to worry with the autoresponder, the emails, nothing. We're going to do all of that for you. So let me talk about how I use this system. So you can see we have a link to my Facebook. So we're going to go to my Facebook profile. Okay. Here is an ad that I just put up. And what I do, I like to go out and make just simple little images like this. You can see I've used one that off of one of our images in the back office. And then I have one here. And when someone, I just post this on my wall. And I'll show you what I use. I use a little thing called Facebook Linker, fblinker.com, or I think it was linked to Facebook or something like that. I don't know, but you can see fblinker.com. It's $3 a month, but it allows you to create, little images there. You can see a couple that I've made here. I've deleted everything out, just using it for here. So you can see these two that I've made. And then all you do to paste, you can actually just, when you create it here, there's going to be a little button come up saying, do you want to, post it to your wall? If you don't, you can go back here and just copy your URL right here, and you can just drop that into your profile in the status, and it will bring in this image, and it is clickable. So we'll go back to Facebook here. So we go back to Facebook, and what happens when someone clicks this? Well, I bypass the splash page, because this is really my splash page. I bypass the splash page, and it takes them, as you see, straight to the sales page. So it takes them directly to here. All you're trying to do from here is just create something to get somebody to click. And you can pull any image. I took this one, dumped it into PowerPoint, threw the text on it, and then 5 minutes later I have the image that I've saved through the Facebook linker. And so what I do with this, I'll post these clickable images on my profile, but then I share them in no more than like 3 or 4 groups a day. I don't want to, I'm not going to go out and put a bunch of things in these groups, but the groups do work, especially if you have something that captures the attention. And I usually don't put any text in there. I just share the link. So what would I do that? How would I do that? Well, you click on the time right here. So when you click on the time, I don't have it up here. Let me see if I can bring up, there we go. When you click on the time, it's going to drop in a URL. You can copy this URL right there. And then we're going to go to the groups. I'm in several groups here. So we'll go to a group. And we'll just pick one here, one that I'm, obviously you got to be a member of. So here's one that's got 84,000 members in it. All I do is come in here, drop in that URL, and boom, it's there. And I don't really say anything. I just post it. And you can see once I do that, I shared a link, and it's there, and it's clickable in that group. Again, I'll go back to my wall, I'll go back to my groups, and I'll find maybe, no more than 3 or 4 of these, what I do in a day. Here's one with 200, and here's one with 60,000. We'll do this one. we go here and all I do is drop in that URL and post it, and I've shared to 2 groups live while we were on this training video. And if you'll do that, you'll begin to get signups, and we'll begin to convert those for you into paid members. So that's how I market Coinpressions2 on social media. And it's very easy, and you can do it too. It just takes what we call, some people call them, I call them IPAs, income producing activities. You need to do something every day. It's going to put some eyes on your sales page, on your referral link. And if you're doing that every day consistently, some days you'll get sign up, some days you may not. But if you get them in there, a certain percentage will convert into paid members, and you'll begin to build your business. And when you get, what's really cool about this type of marketing, when you get 4 or 5 people in there that's doing the same thing, you begin to multiply your efforts. And that's when you begin to see things take off. It's when you have direct referrals that are, duplicating your efforts. They're going to do what you do. So if you do some things every day that's going to create activity and drive people, eyeballs, I like to say, to your sales page, to your referral links, your direct referrals are going to do the same thing if you share with them what you're doing. They're going to kind of go through the same process that they went through to find your link. They're going to do that. People tend to want to emulate what their sponsor does if their sponsor is having success. So if you're having success and that's how they found you, more than likely that's how they'll market too, and they'll use the same type of media or social media or email marketing or whatever that you're doing. They'll probably do that too if it's working for you. So this works for me. It's how I market most any opportunity. It's how I'm marketing my opportunity, my personal link in my opportunity. It's how I'm building my business in Coinpressions2 as a member. And it's very easy to do. And again, I don't spend no more than 4 or 5 minutes, and I post in no more than 3 or 4 groups a day, and I'll usually create some kind of new image just so that the images that I'm using, it's not so much that they're catchy, it's just that they're different. If you go out and create your own images and use those, something that's different, something that's unique, as long as, if they see, here's the thing about using the same image over and over and over again. If they see the same image over and over and over again, and someone's already clicked it from another member, then they know what it is. They're not going to click your image. So when I go back to my wall, if you'll notice something here in this one, you'll see it just says CP2. If they don't know what Coinpressions is, they don't know what CP2 is. You see that I don't have, in this one, for instance, I don't even have the name on there at all. The more intrigue you put into your image and into your ad, the more likely someone is going to click it. And all you want to do, your only objective is to get someone to click it and see what's on the other side. So by using different images and creating your own unique images, then you will begin to get more clicks than if you just take what we, the company, provide, and if we have 100 people posting the same image, you're not going to get as much activity out of that image because those that have already clicked it from on their wall from someone else knows what's on the other side. So anyhow, that's just my tip. That's how I do it. I try to keep things as fresh and unique as possible with the images that I use, especially, and I usually create my own. And it's very easy to do. You can do that with anything, with Paint, with free things. I mostly use PowerPoint for my image. It works really well, and then I just use the free snipping software on my computer to capture it, and then I use that image. So I'll use PowerPoint to add text or layer pictures or whatever, and then build it, and then copy it and use it. And and if I get good success, I may go back and reuse some of the same images, but it's my image, and then I'm not using if a lot of people steal it and use it, and that's fine. Then if I see it out there, that I'll just go create something else so that I can keep my ads looking a little bit different, and I'll get more clicks to them. So I hope that helps. If it did, great. If you're doing something that works, great. You want to share it with the team, let me know. You're free to share what's working for you to build your Coinpressions2 business. Our goal is to, whatever works, we want to share it. This is what works for me, and so I thought I would share that with everyone in the group today. Take care. Goodbye.